Season's greetings. We wish you a successful 2014 here on Motivational Radio France with your host live from Paris, Longi Agoha.
Do you have New Year resolutions yourself?
Yeah, I do. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead. What are your New Year resolutions?
Okay. My New Year resolutions for 2014, first and foremost, is to continue remaining humble. Secondly, is to kind of distinguish between those who've had a negative impact in my life and those who I foresee that will have a positive impact in my life, and also to try as much as possible to avoid certain negativity from having access into my emotional life.
Okay. That's a tall order, because you need to really, just dilute these guys and, try to look at your friends one by one to be able to know who is who and where the person stands.
Oh, believe you, I've got a lot of experience from 2013 this year, so I know what I'm actually looking forward to in 2014. I know loads of changes that I will make, definitely, because there've been loads of things I've learned from this year that I will improve on next year, which involves really not having problems with people in the industry, and having a more broad outlook on life, and trying to see things differently, and trying to appreciate things, try to be more diplomatic as well in my dealings with people, and be more sensible when I make certain decisions about certain things in my personal life and also in the industry.
Yeah, I think you're growing, I guess. More matured, I guess.
Well, everyone grows every day.
Right.
We evolve, we constantly evolve. Even when you get to the age of 90, you're still growing. There's still something happening you that
still room for improvement.
Improvement in your life. So, yeah. We always have to improve. If you don't improve, that means you just stay in one position for the rest of your life. But as long as you improve, there is a chance that there is a possibility that you will excel in your aspirations and your intentions in life. It's all about having the focus, having a goal, having determination, having a passion, working hard, and being humble.
Okay. What would you want Motivational Radio France to wish you then? What would you like us to wish you?
I would just like Radio France to wish me good health, wish me happiness, wish me more success, wish me peace, wish me humility.
Okay. Now, Motivational Radio France uses the opportunity to wish Ikenna Obi, the award-winning Nollywood star from Nigeria, being humble, healthy, and being himself, and to make the hard decisions in life, I guess. I think these are the things you would really, because I know you need to make the hard decisions, I guess, and we wish you all of that.
Oh, thank you very, very much, and I wish you all the very best as well. And one thing I would like to actually say is, as you go into 2014, I would like to wish Motivational Radio France fans out there, take charge of your life, be in control of your life, be in control of your destiny. Do not let someone else control your life or control your destiny, because when they control your life and control your destiny, when you make mistakes, you will have to start looking for who to blame. But when you take control and you make a mistake, you blame yourself, you learn from it, and then so take control. Listen to people's advice. I'm not saying you should get rid of people, but listen to people's advice, and then you assimilate and you pick out the best that's in your best interest. And also, if it applies to other people, pick out what's in the best interest to other people as well, because you don't want to offend everyone, and you will end up offending certain people anyway in your decisions. But as long as you're not intentionally offending them, as long as it's something that is for the good of yourself and the good for other people, which as humans will accept that most people wouldn't appreciate it anyway.
Right.
Just do it. But the most important thing is taking control of your destiny, taking control of yourself, and being in control of your life and those decisions that you make in your life.
Wow. It reminds me of what I just posted on my Facebook page. I said, one of the keys to success is failing one or many times and learning faster as you get up, because if you do not fail, you will never learn to succeed.
Exactly. True. I agree with you on that one. I haven't seen it yet, but I agree with you on that one.
Right.
Definitely. And working hard as well. Try not to say, oh, it's this person's fault. Just do what you have to do. As long as it's something genuine, as long as it's something positive in your life, you do it. Don't say, I'll hold back, or I'll do this tomorrow, I'll keep procrastinating. If you want to do it, go out there and do it.
You see, there's one thing I learned, or I have, that one of the greatest reasons why people fail is that we all have mental pictures in our heads. We have a picture of ourselves in our head, and that picture, it depends on how we think or look at that picture that determines how far we can go in life. It is your ability to expand that picture, that image of you. How do you look at it? Because we all think in pictures. And the picture you have in your head about yourself, you cannot be bigger than the picture you have in your head.
I do concur with that, but again, that's personal decisions that we make in our lives.
Right.
And until we learn to change those decisions of looking at ourselves as if, okay, this is what I'm capable of doing. Do not underestimate your capabilities, because you might be able to do things that you can't even imagine, but you have to try to do it first to see if you can or if you can't. And if you can't, you learn from how you can eventually do it.
Now, I totally agree with you. But the problem is deciding to do it. That is, for me, the bedrock of success. Deciding to take that action. Convincing yourself that you're good enough to do it. That is the thing that makes the difference between a success and a failure.
Well, true, but the thing there is that decision is based on the individual. Now look for something that will motivate you, inspire you to actually do it. Instead of doing negative things or associating yourself with negative people, you associate yourself with positive people and think positively. Think to yourself that anything in this world is possible. Mm-hmm. As long as you put your mind to it, as long as you work hard, as long as you have a focus, you have a goal, as long as you have a passion for it, because you have to have a passion for it as well. You have to enjoy what you're doing. You have to love what you're doing.
I agree with you.
What you want to do. Because if you don't love what you want to do, you'll be demoralized down the line. So you have to focus, think about what it is that you want to do, and go ahead and do it. Anything is possible. The film that we did recently, excuse me, nobody knew that film was going to be complete because there were loads. We started shooting that film summer of 2013. There were loads of things, obstacles that happened down the line. Movie shoot was stopped. Loads of drama that happened. Eventually, we finished it because we were determined that film was going to be completed. And now we've set a date, April 2014 premieres. And also, in less than 3 days, the film has got almost 600 views on Facebook in 3 days. So, and on YouTube as well. So the thing is that you have to set your mind to do something. Do not let anyone hold you back. And like I said, the only thing that can hold people back in life is ill health or death. If two of these things are not there, you can make it. Even with ill health, you can still
operate.
Yeah, you can still press it,
even on your sick bed. All right. Now the thing is, I understand what you're saying, but I totally agree with you. But I still
keep on me.
I was saying that the major thing is deciding or seeing yourself as capable of doing it. I think for me that is really the crux of the matter. For example, if you did not believe in your capacity or your capabilities, you would not have been where you are now. Even if you're trying to put yourself as a humble person, that you've not gotten to the peak where you are aiming to be, but at least you've done something with your life, I guess. And if you did not decide one day that I can do this, Ikenna can do this, I am sure you will not be where you are now.
That's very true. It is true, because you have to have self-motivation.
Right.
You need self-motivation as well. Because imagine if you don't have anything to motivate you. Imagine if you don't have access to the internet, or you don't have access to anything to motivate you. You have to self-motivate.
Right.
There's always another plan. There's the plan A, plan B, C, D. Leave your options open. Mm-hmm. Motivate. Look at yourself and say to yourself, okay, is this what I want to be like in the next 1, 2, 3 years? Is this a position I want to remain in the next 2, 3 years? I'm an able-bodied man, an able-bodied woman. I am capable of doing more than this. I feel I'm worth more than this. I feel I could go higher. I feel I could go further. I feel I could push myself to that limit, or even push myself above the limit and see what's there for me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think everything boils down to the individual, I guess. It's really that's the main point. The individual person, your life, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, listen, I can do this. I can. Because whatever anybody tells you, at the end of the day, it is you that will decide to do it. You have to push yourself to do it.
Absolutely right. You're the one who makes the decision.
At the end of the day.
Do it. Yeah. What people could say is people can just advise you.
That's it.
Can say to you, "Oh, go ahead." But at the end of the day, the ball is left in your court. So
that's right.
Do it if you want to do it.
That's it. It's very, very strange. But anyhow, yes, we have really summarized the whole thing. That's the success starts from the individual. Well, we cannot say it enough. I mean, we can't beat that more than that. I'm sure that we've said everything that is supposed to be said. That anybody who wants to succeed must take the first step. That's it.
This podcast was brought to you by Motivational Radio France.